I am a fan of superheroes. I love superheroes. Since I was a kid, I used to buy comic books and get together with my friends and start reading those comic books and pretend we were those superheroes. Hello guys, this is Alejo from Alejo Talks About, and today I'm gonna let you know what my favorite 5 superheroes are. Let me begin with number 5. Number 5 is Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan is not a very well-known superhero unless you are a freak like me or you saw the movie The Watchmen. Dr. Manhattan was a scientist and he got his powers due to an explosion. And he's kind of a god. I mean, he can kill any other superhero. I think he's stronger than any other superhero in the world. And his attitude, the way he shines and all his superpowers made him earn a spot on my top 5. The only thing I will put on this guy will be clothes, because he's kind of naked all the time and I kind of not like that. My number 4 is Daredevil. Daredevil is a kick-ass superhero. He got blind when he was a kid, but he can see with his other senses, like hearing, for example. He can hear anything and he can feel anything. And he has, karate skills and he's very smart. He's a lawyer in daytime. And to me, he's a great superhero. It's very fun to read. And, in spite of what the other people say, I mean, the critics, I find the movie that Ben Affleck did a very good movie. I liked it, and I like everything about him. If you haven't seen his TV series on Netflix, you should, because it's a very good way to improve your English. So number 4, Daredevil. Number 3, Robin. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Robin? But it's not the Robin from the 60s. It's the nowadays Robin. But actually, my number 3 superhero is not actually Robin. So here's the story. Robin got tired of Batman, so he said, I am going to quit and I'm going to be my own superhero, separated from Batman. So he created a character called Nightwing. And Nightwing is a very, very cool superhero because he doesn't have any superpowers. He has only his skills and strength. He has these 2 clubs which electrify the opponent. So it's a very fun superhero. And I love the costumes. I love the costumes he uses. So in my number 3, I'm going to say Nightwing, aka Robin. Number 2, I have to say Captain America. Captain America has been one of the greatest superheroes that I've always paid attention to. I love everything about him. Even his movie from the 90s. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but there's a movie of Captain America from the 90s. It's a very good movie. And, after all this, Marvel took over and they created this whole universe based on Chris Evans and, of course, Captain America, that I think they were just amazing. All those movies are just amazing. So I love the Shield. In fact, I got dressed as Captain America once in Halloween. And when I was walking on the street, people say like, hey, are you the real Captain America? But what is true is that one day I was in Mexico and Chris Evans was in the same hotel I stayed in. Unfortunately, I couldn't talk to him. So number 2, I'm gonna say Captain America. And number 1, my number 1 superhero is Green Lantern. Green Lantern is amazing. He's part of an association that is called the Green Corps, and they are more like cops or police from the universe. So they are really badasses. They are very, very good. I didn't like the movie. It was a very disappointed movie. I remember that I went to the movies dressed and wearing my mask as the Green Lantern, but of course it was just a horrible movie. That was not good. But I love Green Lantern, and that's my number one superhero. Now, you might be wondering what happened to the most common superheroes like Aquaman or like, I don't know, Wonder Woman or Batman and Superman. Batman is out of the question. I mean, he is just great. I mean, he is beyond everything. That's why I didn't include him on my top 5 because he's better than anybody else. And Superman, I gotta be honest with you guys, I really hate Superman. I hate the guy. I think I'm Lex Luthor. And I think I look like Lex Luthor a little bit. He's so perfect. He's so juvenile. He's so clumsy. And he has all these powers. And even so, he has problems and troubles defending the Earth and other planets. Even though he's so powerful, I think he's not so smart. So today in our edition of Alejo Talks About, I decided to talk about my superheroes. So I want you to leave me your comments about your top 5, or at least which one is your best superhero.